state of North Dakota is a top producer in the ag industry. Not only the state, but also the surrounding area of Minot. A lot of people are very unfamiliar with where their food comes from and unaware that a majority of it is produced in the state of North Dakota or in their backyard.
The men and women in agriculture take on the markets and the weather and the ever-changing technology. It's remarkable what they do. And I just really want to give them an opportunity to share their stories with the people who eat their food.
This gives us the opportunity to educate individuals, give them the up-close, personal touch to ask questions, become knowledgeable of the industry. And that's the reason we have Dinner on the Prairie.
You walk through the gates, kind of a little archway, and you're greeted by people that are just excited about agriculture. Farmers, ranchers, producers that have created amazing food with North Dakota products and then talking about it.
We raise wheat and soybeans primarily, a little bit of canola this year. It's really fun to see people's connection made with the food they eat and that they buy themselves and that they cook to realize where it came from.
The people that attend Dinner on the Prairie, a lot of them are what we would call a food influencer. So someone who makes food decisions for their family, or perhaps they're in healthcare, or they are in the school system, or maybe a school lunch program. They might be military, they might be professionals in the community.
The thing I would like them to feel is that if Dave can raise food that he feels comfortable feeding his family, I feel more comfortable now when I go buy food that someone who raised it took care in raising it. I hope they don't just feel that it's the grocery stores where it all comes from. That no, it comes right back to these farm families that are raising it for us and raise a product that's safe and healthy. I hope they can take that away.
The dinner itself is served family style. You're sitting with people you may or may not know. And with that kind of family style, it gives you an opportunity to have discussions, ask the subject matter experts questions, find out what their background is, what their story is, why they're involved with agriculture, and then just let that conversation flow.
They've been invited to a dinner, and it's all sponsored by people involved in ag. I think that makes them feel a little closer to agriculture.
The atmosphere is really fun, and it's just really a great time to just be able to relax and sit down next to someone and have a conversation about, where your food comes from.
And at the end of the day, we created advocates and ambassadors for agriculture that aren't in the industry. And that's what the whole intent of the event is.
I love it because what it does is it personalizes production agriculture. People become intimate with it. They become aware of the people that are producing it. The passion. Yeah, it's the #1 industry in North Dakota. Who would doubt that? But when they figure out the significance of the role we play within the Midwest and within the country and even within the North American continent, then they're kind of amazed. You guys are like this hidden little treasure up here.
The #1 component for me is that it provides a platform for the producers to be able to share their stories with their consumers. And it's really a remarkable story. They've been working their whole life to do what it is that they're doing. And it's very physical, it's mental, it's emotional. I just want to give them a way to present to the public what they do.